having so much fun, and we know you're going to love our next guest. His name is Tony Walker, and he is a comedy guy. Comedy cures everything. So.
Absolutely. I had cancer at the age of 32, and I do believe that the laughter and the positive attitude got me through it just as much as the medications did, which led to the comedy troupe that I run called Knockem Comedy. We do dinner theater, murder mysteries, game shows, kid shows. You know, we're not stand-up or anything like that, just comedy shows, variety shows.
So you go to restaurants and where else? Like theaters?
Restaurants, private parties, corporate events, fundraisers. Did I say fundraisers?
Fundraisers, firehouses.
Comedy shows, they're murder mysteries, they're audience participation. It's a scripted show because, you know, there's clues and hints that have to go out, but it's not a don't blink or you'll miss something. It's not Agatha Christie. You know,
Right.
it's a comedy, it's lighthearted, but one of the characters does get killed, and then the audience has to figure out who did it and why. And if it's a private party or a corporate event, we personalize it to fit, you know, their event.
Now, do you ask the audience for help with the mysteries? Or
Yeah, they solve it.
All by themselves?
Based on what they saw during the show, we even give them a little section where they can interrogate the suspects.
Oh, that's
and,
fun.
You know, so we'll deflect, deny, point fingers at other characters, but everybody makes the rounds throughout the whole room and talks to people.
The show is guaranteed. It's 100% guaranteed fun.
Totally.
Everywhere we go,
always.
everybody loves that show.
The audience they just get so involved, and there's just such a part of the show, and that makes it even better.
Other things that you do aside
Yeah,
from
we
mystery.
do game shows.
Oh, the game show, we have a podium with lights and buzzers and sounds, and it's basically
Like
a
a
trivia
Family
game
Feud.
show, or it could
Right.
be, you know, again, we ad-lib with that too, so they may want a trivia game show, but if we show up and they're a loud, boisterous group and they're a lot of fun, we could ask them to do funny physical challenges, or do some karaoke, or whatever, or name that tune, whatever we feel like doing, and they'll be willing to do. We'll take it there.
What movie introduced the phrase, "There's no crying in baseball"?
Oh, wait.
What letter comes after A? Go ahead. B is correct!
Is there a favorite skit that you do that just still cracks you up every time you do it?
We do a lot of audience participation murder mystery shows, comedic murder mystery shows. And there's two shows. We have a mob show. We're in New York. You have to have the mob shows. And we have a Redneck Wedding, which is just
Oh, that I
it's
have
a
to come
lot
see
of
that
fun.
one.
You're welcome
Yeah!
anytime. Anytime. In fact, I even
Well,
brought
growing
you a
up in
shirt.
St. Louis, Missouri, I have to say, you did?
Oh, of course I did. That you will wear
Hey!
everywhere you go. In fact, I have a whole bunch. I'm giving one out to everybody.
Everywhere I go. Okay.
That's right.
There you go.
Knockem Comedy.
Oh, that's great.
Can I
Knockem
pretend I'm
Comedy.
drinking something?
Excellent. Yeah, you can pretend like
Thanks,
you're drinking something.
I'm having fun on the set.
You know, we actually do put water in it when guests ask.
Just
we
not
do, but
this
if you
guest.
if you don't ask ahead of time, wait, this one's full of water. You ready? One, two, three. All right, there you go.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
Okay, we'll just do that for right now.
I'm Danny Bonaducci, and you are watching Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by the Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge. Located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. Give them a call, 516-801-4963, and say hi to Nick. Fantastic food, great atmosphere, just a great time all around. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by the Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge. Located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. Give them a call.
Two to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warms up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer. Get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
Hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus, and hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus, and
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Voice, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sallie on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie. Hey, how do you say there, people?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Comedy Podcast here at Gov's Podcast, Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Sorry, I'm running a little late here. Had, the usual technical difficulties, but we're good to go now, and we're rocking and rolling here, here on the Knockem Comedy Podcast from Gov's Comedy Club Podcast on YouTube, Facebook. We are awaiting Modi, the comedian Modi, who is performing here at Governor's in Levittown on Thursday night. He'll be joining us on Zoom. Joe Carletto will be sitting in this chair in just a little while. I'm going to push him over that way so I'm not blocking his face. There we go. There we go. Sorry, just a crazy day already. So we're coming to you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown, where you can see Modi on Thursday. Great comedian. Modi, he's going to be with us in just a few minutes. I keep looking up that way so I can see if his name pops up on the screen. Actually, I could look that way. Let's see. And David Tell will be here this weekend. The legendary David Tell will be here this weekend. Lots of great stuff here at Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. And, of course, we also have the brokerage in Bohemia. Carmen Lynch will be playing there this weekend. There's also an open mic there this weekend as well. And, of course, McGuire's in Bohemia. Clayton Fletcher will be playing there this weekend. Not only will Clayton Fletcher be playing there this weekend, but Clayton Fletcher will be Zooming with us on Friday. Me and Andy will be here, and we'll be talking to Clayton Fletcher on Friday. We'll be talking to Modi. Let's see. Looks like he's trying to get on there. Let's see. Modi, can you hear me? All right. No sweat. No sweat at all. There he is. Modi is here. Good to see you, Modi. My name is Tony, and hanging out with me, who just walked into the room, but we can't see him yet, Joe Carletto, who is one of the owners of Governor's, so you have to be nice to me.
No, you don't. Nobody else is.
So good to see you this morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah, keep telling them that, especially when the boss man's here. Yeah, we've been doing this for almost 4 years. We've been in here doing our thing, and we bring in the comedians from time to time, and of course we like to promote what's coming up. So of course, and we're reaching out to you, and we're glad you're here, pal. Thanks. I don't know if you had to get up early. You comedians are, you're up till all hours of the night. So I don't know if this is early for you. Is that right? Okay. Oh, wow. Robert Schimmel was great, man. Sure.
Thank you.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's always a pleasure to have you. We're so happy you're back.
Absolutely, yeah. That's great. That's a cool thing. So, and yeah, you've been on Stern's show a couple of times, right? A few times, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's always good for exposure, I bet, right?
It is. I mean, back in the day, that was it. Back in the day, any comic would have rather had a Stern plug than like a Letterman plug. Now it's different. Now you want to have some gente on Instagram saying he's going to be here, and then, gente for those of you who
Well, yeah. I'm glad you brought that up, actually.
It makes a great Hanukkah gift.
There you go. You know, that was actually one of the questions I had for you. You have guys like Sebastian Maniscalco. They have their target audience. They go for the Italian audience, and they're very loyal to him, and they support him no matter what. Is that the same with you? I mean, obviously that's your target audience, because I've seen your act, and I don't know what the hell you're talking about half the time. Because, well, you go into you speak the languages. I'm not a smart man, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You're right.
And who doesn't know what Yenta is? I mean, you live in New York, and
oh yeah, that of course.
I could
Yes.
definitely. I would.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was going to let that go. I won't tell nobody.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. But there's still, do you call them the Jewish community? I don't know what. They still support you though, like the Italians support Sebastian, right? Yeah, I would think. Oh yeah, sure, of course. Yes. Sure. Oh yeah, I didn't mean
without
it.
a doubt.
Yeah, I didn't mean the show is only for Jews and nobody else will get it. Again, I'm not a smart guy, so I don't know what anybody's talking about. But right.
Mm-hmm.
What does Modi mean, by the way?
I never knew.
Yeah,
that,
see, I never
Modi.
put
Wow.
that together. Yeah, see. I did not know that.
I did not know that.
Should I have known that? Save us, Modi! Wow. What, this right here?
Look at them.
Half of this page are this half right here is questions for you.
Aren't you lucky?
And then this half is after we're done with you, and I still have a show to do after that. Well, and of course you're saying that.
And we want to ask you about it. We wanted to get an opinion.
Well, that's the thing, and that's on my notes here. It says that you were once an investment banker.
So are we refinancing the club?
That's why he's coming here Thursday. You're absolutely right. Oh, wow. You come straight from work. That's why. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
GQ Modi here.
Yeah,
GQ.
I like it, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. So what was the big, when did you say, screw the banking, I'm done with this, full-time comedian? Are you at work right now? Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Sure.
Yeah, of course. Which I don't know if I should be admitting that, but yes. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that was the push.
Wow, that's amazing. And to say that he gave you a push, I mean, that's a loaded statement as it is right there with Neil Sedaka.
Even the show Seinfeld is getting too old for some people.
Think about it. That's over 30 years ago when that show first started. That's
and it's
crazy.
incredible. You think? I mean, I would think everybody would know that show, but no, they don't.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So now it's getting a resurgence and stuff, and they're watching it like it's new.
Jeez. They don't even talk about season. They just binge watch the whole thing. Everything is binge watch. I don't know how people have time for that. Oh, yeah. Right. Oh my God. Do you? And you have to, I guess, you have to watch stuff like that even if you don't want to because you want to stay topical when you're on stage?
Topical. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'd hate to sit through that shit. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Right. No.
No, we're both sitting here staring at each other. We thought it was Yenta's husband.
I thought I did my research. I don't know what he's talking about. Right. There you go. RuPaul's Drag Race. Yes, I did notice that. I did. Again, very impressed. Oh, it is. It's not. Yeah, it's not hard. Yes, there's Joe. Yes, I just put you on the screen. Yeah.
Where?
Oh, it's great here. It really is
Thank
great here.
you.
They did a super job putting the studio together. Yep. You'll have to. Yep. Yeah. Well, Thursday night, I think I might be here. So stop on in, and we'll say hi to you on Thursday in here because we're right behind the green room. We're basically right across the hall from it. So we'll see you Thursday and say hi to you. I wanted to ask because I was reading a review. The Los Angeles Times says Modi is versatile and quick on his feet. He can read an audience in a beat and improvise so nimbly that he keeps any audience, regardless of age, race, and gender, laughing. So I'm curious because I love doing crowd work too. And what was there a time you improvised with an audience member, or you did something so quick that you were even impressed, yourself? You're like, holy shit, I can't believe I just did that. Yeah. Okay.
So you really need to be able to read a room and see what material you can do with them, how far you can go with them on certain topics and all that kind of stuff. And that's my thing. That's my favorite thing. Is to you have your material.
You're right.
You have your arsenal, and if you can read in and out. I'm not one of those comics that the whole thing is what do you do, where are you from,
Right.
I never ask where you're from. I don't care what they do. But if there's something in a joke that I can see it works in with them, then I weave it in, I schmuggle it in.
I gotta
That
write
really
that down.
is.
Schmuggle.
That really is.
I gotta work that into my vocabulary. I gotta schmuggle the word schmuggle into my vocabulary. I like it. I like it. Wow.
What a smuggler.
That's true.
But we're learning.
We're trying. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's this Thursday at Governor's here in Levittown. I don't have the time though. It is 7:30. Okay, and the doors open at 5:30. Right. Oh, okay. Very nice. So we're looking forward to that. Be careful. I know you went to Boston U, so be careful talking about Boston because the Yankee fans will just kill you. So just there you go.
Arsenal.
Right.
I like that. I really do.
Now, is the show's not a fundraiser of any kind, right? Because right. Right. Right.
Yes. Yeah. Disaster.
Right. Well, the reason I asked...
We always get great crowds here. Everybody will love you.
Oh,
we
absolutely.
get fantastic crowds
The
here.
comedians all the time. That's all I hear from people is just... the comedians come off this stage. This was just a great
People
crowd.
come here just to have a good time.
Yeah. But I asked if it's a fundraiser or not because I know, and I hope you talk about it here because I think this crowd would like it. How the Jews wanted to have a fundraiser because we're supposed to be blaming the Jews for COVID, but I'm going to leave that there because I want you to explain that on Thursday when you're on stage. So everybody's got to come see what we're talking about on Thursday. So very nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great. And here's Modi is the podcast. ModiLive.com is the website. Looking forward to Thursday with you. I need some advice though before I let you go, and I appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you very much, Modi.
I'm doing an independent film. I just got cast in an independent film. In fact, I have the script right here. It's called The Actor and the Funeral. Here's the script. I'm playing a rabbi. I have no idea why I got picked to play a rabbi, but I need some advice. What do I need to know if I'm going to play a rabbi there, Modi? Good question. Oh, see that he's like a real actor. This guy.
Not
What's
like
my
you.
motivation?
He's a real actor, not like you.
That's why they cast me. We have nobody else. Play the rabbi. The rabbi is what's going on in this thing? I'm at it's a Jewish funeral. For you, maybe. Ooh. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm really going to enjoy it. Oh, okay.
Huh.
Do I say he was a schmoogle?
No.
Oh. Okay. No,
we can say it. We can see
There's
you.
video here.
There's video. Yeah.
Ah. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
So you say I'm glad it happened
yeah,
because
I never knew that.
Yeah, I don't want to go against God, so I'm glad it happened. That's what you say?
No, you don't say that either.
Oh, okay.
Do you really want
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Do you
You're
really
the
want
only-
that? I mean, seriously.
You're the only person that's ever
That's
said
ever
that.
asked that.
You got it? I do?
That's that like that.
I do. All right. See that? I am a good actor. They're probably going to get cut if the director's seeing this. I don't know. I have a few. The whole script is only 10 pages. It's a short film, and I think I'm in. Yeah, I think I'm in like half of it or something. I don't know. All right, good to know.
Flem is your friend.
Flem is my friend. That's great. Perfect. Well, acting lessons from Modi. Doesn't get better than that. Thursday night here at Governor's in Levittown. Go to govs.com to make your reservations and check out ModiLive.com. And here's Modi is the podcast. Thank you, pal. Really appreciate your time.
Modi,
and
we're
I
looking
look
forward to
be-
having you. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
All right. Take care now. Here's that awkward moment where we figure out how to hang up. Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. That was
really
a lot
was.
of fun. However, there is a however involved.
Tell us about this short film or whatever the heck you're talking
All right,
about.
I'll get to that in a second. I do have to. Let me just fix all the settings here. You staying down there?
Yes. My 6 feet away from you has nothing to do with COVID.
All right. Well, I do have to. All right. Apparently, I do owe you guys an apology, and I was seeing the comments. I was trying to work my magic over here, and I couldn't get it. Apparently, some people are having trouble hearing Modi. However, don't worry. I'll post a video later because I record. We do the video, we do the live stream, but I also record the audio separately. So I'm going to match it up with the video. I'll repost the video later so you can hear everything with Modi. I'll get that done this afternoon. So my apologies if you couldn't hear him, but we will repost the video and we'll have a good time and we'll show you because he was great. So we'll show you guys later what that was. All right, Joe, I'm going to ask you how your Thanksgiving was as I move a camera so we can get a better view of you.
It was good. It was like Larry said, it's hard to mess that holiday up. It really is.
You had a lot of family over?
Yeah. Italian, of course you have to.
Very nice.
By the time you get to the turkey, you already had 6 courses.
Yeah, that's the truth. But it was good. Everybody had a good time. Family was there?
Yeah.
Good. Very nice.
How about you? How was yours?
It was good, thanks.
Excellent.
It was very good. Let me see here. Oh, there we go. All right, now I got a nice close-up shot of Joe Colette.
Ugh.
There we go. Very nice.
Nobody needs this.
That's, I've seen, what was the name of that movie with Steve Guttenberg?
Oh, yeah, you caught me off guard.
You were the football player?
Yeah,
or
the slosh ball player.
Slosh ball.
Listen, it's not like the rabbi scene you got, but...
Yeah, there's, I don't know, what is this? It's a friend of mine asked me if I was interested in doing a film, and of course I said yes. And then then the director sends me a script, The Actor in the Funeral by Jack West, and he tells me I'm playing the rabbi. And I even emailed him back. I said, "You serious? You want me to play a rabbi?" Like I was willing to give it up. I mean, because I'm thinking, what the hell?
How many parts are there?
There are 1, 2, 3. There are 6 parts.
Wow.
And I'm a rabbi apparently at a funeral.
I don't want to add pressure, but you're, basically almost 20% of the cast.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't be nervous now.
Well, no, I'm not nervous. I feel bad for the director, but I'm not nervous. Wow. So let's see what's cooking. So hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. I want to say I hope you enjoyed Modi, but I think a lot of you guys didn't hear it. But Jeff Bosey, I truly enjoy the Carletto Claus. Looks it gives the Carletto Claus look. Oh, it gives off that Christmas vibe.
The beard.
That or a sponsor just for men. Oh my
Jeff, are you stalking me for God's sakes? I saw him at a 7-Eleven.
Did you?
Yeah, ask him. Oh, how can you ask him? You can't ask him.
Well, he'll comment, I guess. Did you really see him in 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Where were we? Out in Bohemia or something like
no
that?
kidding, really?
Yeah, it was nuts. And Steve Perillo.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, were they together?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I need to know any more information than that. Did you hear about, all right, so it's just about time to get into trivia, but one thing I wanted to just ask if you heard about this. I didn't get into it yesterday. Did you hear about this explosion that happened near Lindenhurst over the weekend? Apparently, so for those of you not in the area, Lindenhurst is a town on Long Island, western Suffolk County, so that would be maybe about 20 minutes southeast of us where we are now. And it's right on the water. Apparently, across the ocean, like you can see it from Lindenhurst, is this little island called Fox Island. I've never even heard of it.
Oh, I never even heard of it. I've heard. I just heard about the explosion on Fox Island. I didn't even know it was here.
I never heard of Fox Island before. Long Island is weird like that. We got Block Island and Plum Island, Gardner's Island. They got all these little outlets.
I never knew there was a Fox Island.
I never heard of it in my life until there was some kind of explosion there over the weekend. Apparently, it was so loud
was it
and
bad.
Well,
what exploded?
Well, that's the thing. They don't know. Some people thought it was an earthquake. Some people thought it was.
I mean, they still don't know days later?
No, they have
got
no
out
idea.
To Fox Island to look?
Well, they did. They went out there. Let's see. What did I... some people thought a plane crashed. Like, this is how much of an effect it had. Yeah. So the authorities went out there.
Anybody get hurt? Anybody die?
Well, no, it's not... nobody lives there.
Oh, nobody lives there.
It's just sand and trees, I guess. But when the authorities got there, they found a 4x4 crater 4 feet deep. So somebody blew something. Well, let me rephrase that. But, so something went off, but nobody knows what it was. And
can you imagine conspiracy theorists?
oh,
now?
I'm sure.
They
Yeah.
landed from Area 51 and took off from Roosevelt Field.
Yep.
And yeah, oh, God, I can't even imagine what's coming up next.
I'm sure. You're absolutely right about that. But yeah, it was. I just thought that was weird. And they did. Somebody took a picture of a boat, and it kind of looks like it's leaving Fox Island, but you can't even see it clearly. It's kind of fuzzy, but that's the only lead they have.
That's weird.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of odd.
And they can't, like, what kind of ordinance it was or what blew it up. They could pinpoint where a fire started. They can't pinpoint this. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they're investigating.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But that's all that
Wow.
came out so far.
Look at that. Today I learned schmuggle and where Fox Island is. Right. What a day. All right, I'm leaving.
You're done. And I mentioned before, this weekend, Clayton Fletcher is playing McGuire's. He'll be joining us on Zoom on Friday, so I sure hope the Zoom is working.
Fun.
He's fun. Clayton Fletcher. Yeah, looking forward to that. That'll be good. David Tell will be here at the club this weekend.
The best.
Yep. Carmen Lynch is playing the brokerage, so go to govs.com and make your reservations. And don't forget, December 16th, make your reservations for Governors. That's a Thursday night. There's a fundraiser going on here for the Nassau County Police Athletic League Special Needs Unit. So,
Nice.
so there's there's a fundraiser going on that night. So make sure you make your reservations for that. All right.
Oh, is that why you wanted me to sit down there? There's a better chair down there.
It is the chair.
Yeah.
See that? That's
It's still too close to you.
It had nothing to do with camera angles or anything. I
No.
just wanted you to be comfortable.
Still too close to you.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
not
that's what
too bad.
That's what Sally says. Still too close to you. Go on the couch. All right, it is that time, ladies and gentlemen. I hold in my hand this week's Tuesday trivia. The way this works, if you're new to it, we are going to ask some random trivia questions. No theme, no nothing, just random trivia questions. I'm going to try and stump you guys. I'm going to try and stump Joe. He has not seen my questions. He has no idea what they are. He's going to answer the questions. You guys get to answer the questions in the comments below or below us or next to us, however it is you're looking at it. I do not give the answers right away. I'm going to ask all the questions. Then I go back, ask them again, read your answers, go over Joe's answers, make fun of you guys, and then give you the real answers. There's no prizes, no nothing, no, just bragging rights, just for fun. Should we give away? Are we able to give away? I'm putting you on the spot.
Sure.
Give away a pair to see Modi on Thursday for. All right, whoever gets the most answers correct, and I'll be keeping track, will get a pair of tickets to see Modi this Thursday here at Governor's in Levittown. That's kind of cool. I think this is the first time we're doing gifts for trivia. All right. So here we go. Question
my
one.
pen and my pad, I'm all set.
Look at you.
Look at this. Come on. Like the NFL guys. You ever seen them holding a pen?
Yeah,
What are they writing?
They're not writing anything.
They're not writing anything. They're holding a pen. I don't know.
Speaking of sports, us Met fans are very happy today.
Why? The Mets got traded?
The whole team.
The whole team.
The whole organization.
The whole thing going to Canada?
They went to Fox Island. Max Scherzer, baby, coming to the Mets. That's a big deal. You're a Yankee fan.
Not for
right?
Max, but
Well, yeah, for Max, 130 mil for 3 years.
I had no choice but to be a Yankee fan. My father was born in the Bronx.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't be anything but a Yankee fan.
But you don't really follow baseball that closely,
No,
do you?
not
Do you?
really.
Yeah,
no,
okay.
no, not really. I followed it when my dad was alive.
Right.
You know, we'd watch the games every time I went over.
Right.
And he'd ask me all kinds of questions. I faked my way through it.
Oh, Elizabeth Batapeach, do we give the answers in sign language? So now they're all picking on me because they couldn't hear Modi. Now, Elizabeth, by the way, she's the one on yesterday's show. She's the one, she said, can we bring in Joe Carletto for Tuesday Trivia tomorrow?
Thank you.
Honest to God,
Thank
that's
you
what she
very
said
much.
yesterday. Yep. So you have fans.
Liz, you're my only fan. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Question number one. Carlos Estevez is better known as who? Carlos Estevez. Better known as who?
There's no TikTok music like tick.
Uh,
Dun, ting, dun, ting, dun.
Actually,
or do I have to do it myself?
You know what? I think I do have the Jeopardy theme here somewhere.
Emilio Estevez's uncle.
Emilio Estevez's uncle. See, now you got me looking for the Jeopardy theme.
This is really awkward silence. I feel like I'm on a date with you or something like that.
So tell me about yourself.
I'm a Gemini, and I'm easy to dance with.
Where you from? I could have sworn I had Jeopardy here. Oh, no.
There you go. Hey, do you have the music, Dominic the Donkey?
I could. You need it right now?
No,
I
because
could get
James
it, yeah.
wrote from the cigar place. He writes parodies.
Yes.
They're pretty funny,
Yeah.
and he's got one to Dominic the Donkey. I asked him if he wanted to come in today.
Oh,
but he couldn't get coverage over at the cigar place.
Well, we're actually working. I think we're finally going to get his show going in here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that'd be fun. He's very knowledgeable.
The poor guy. He's been waiting a long time to do a show here. So I got. Hopefully it's today. O'Toole will be in touch with him as far as because he wants to do it from his place.
Okay, nice.
So so we're working on that. All right, but yeah, I can get that music.
Okay.
All right. So you're saying whose uncle? Somebody's
Emilio
uncle.
Estevez.
Emilio Estevez's uncle.
Or who's the one who sang? Oh, it's her husband. Let me guess. The Miami Sound Machine's husband. Come on, can I change my answer? Can I put in two answers?
You can put in two answers. Sure.
I really need those tickets to Modi. Come on.
Gloria's husband.
How'd you remember it was Gloria?
Because she's hot, so you don't forget that. She was something in her day, man. I don't know about now. But I haven't seen her in ages, but okay.
Do you think she says the same thing about you when she watches the podcast?
No, she's never said that. Even in my prime, I don't know if I had a prime. But no, she never said that.
All right. I am impressed that you think she watches the podcast.
I was going along with that joke, yeah. I wasn't going to touch that. We got quite a few people watching. Our numbers have been slowly creeping.
All right.
I'm happy about that.
They'll probably go down after I'm on the show today, but thanks for...
There's a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer parody called Paulie the Big-Nosed Goomba. Play that on the show, says Johnny Lambros.
That's funny.
That is funny.
I'd like to hear that.
All right, next question. What character is the most frequently portrayed character in the history of horror movies?
Oh, vampire.
Vampire, says Joe. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting question.
You think so?
How much time in months does the average American motorist spend during his lifetime waiting for red lights to turn green? So is it 24 hours, 6 months, or 2 years?
Waiting for red lights to turn green. Probably about a minute or two. I don't know. Let's go with 6 months. Let's go right in the middle.
All right.
I'm writing this down to look like I know what I'm talking about. I have no clue.
There's so much to write down with this. What car is shown in front of the U.S. Treasury building on the back of a $10 bill?
Car?
Car. What car is shown in front of the U.S. Treasury building on the back of a $10 bill?
Am I allowed to look at a $10 bill now?
Why not? Do you have a $10 bill on you?
Probably not.
I know I don't.
Let's see. No, just 20s. Big shot. Nothing.
You want to take a guess then?
What car?
It is not as. I'll give you a hint. It's not something as common as say like the
Ford.
Like
I would say like they want to pay homage to the Ford.
It's not something common like that.
Tank. Oh, how about what car? You didn't say truck.
Right. I didn't say tank. What tank?
Car.
If anybody gets this, I'm going to accuse you of cheating. I'm telling you that right now.
So why try?
Because, well, you never know. You're kind of a car guy, kind of.
No, I actually hate cars.
You hate
Most of my career has been centered around cars, body
Right.
shops, limousine businesses. I cannot stand cars.
Oh.
I hate them. My theory about cars is if you buy a nice watch, would you leave it on the curb?
True.
That's really my theory about cars.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not.
Yeah,
I've
I'm not
never
a car
really
guy
been-
at all.
Right.
I just got to have. It's got to get me through the snow because I
That's
can't
it.
stand snow.
Is that right? Really?
I hate snow.
Come on.
Even as a kid.
Really? You as a kid?
As a kid.
You wouldn't go playing out in the snow, snowball fights?
Weird. All I ever did was work. I don't even like parties. I don't like parties. I don't like snow. I don't.
8 o'clock. You were out when you were 8 years old. Rather, you were out working. You didn't. You just didn't.
No, I just didn't like snow at 8. It was. Here's my theory about snow. Just like the watch theory. It's January. I pick up something off the ground. I roll it up. I throw it at you. We giggle a little. It's called a snowball. In May I do the same thing. It's called a fucking rock. I don't like people throwing shit at me no matter what it is.
Well, one does a little bit more damage than the other.
All right.
I was never one of those kids that enjoyed throwing snowballs at cars. I never did that. Never.
Skitching and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I was never. I like sledding and playing around, but
here's my theory about sledding. I'm already up here. I got to slide down the hill just to climb back up here. I'm here. Give me the hot cocoa.
Give me the hot cocoa. But because it's fun, that dangerous thing of sliding down, it's fun.
If you think danger's fun, that's
you didn't get a kick out of it? No?
I got enough danger. I'm married.
Well, there it goes. That's my theory. That's why I keep going up the hill because I've been married 3 times. So I just keep going back for more.
Wow, you're a glutton for punishment. My Lord.
So do you have any idea on the car or no?
A Packard.
A Packard. Wow. Well, that's an original answer.
All right.
Which of the 50 states takes in the least amount of tourist dollars, and which state takes in the most? So you got to name 2 states.
And the most. West Virginia and Hawaii would be my guesses.
Those are good guesses. All right. Are you ready? This question.
For what?
For this next question. I picked this question just for you.
Why didn't you ask me about the other questions if I was ready?
Because it didn't matter. When did Frank Sinatra release his debut album? 1943, 46, or 47?
Oh, God.
Oh, really? I thought for sure you would just jump on this and rattle it out like it was nothing.
Debut album.
When did Frank Sinatra release his debut album? 43, 46, or 47?
Let me work backwards from the math. 43.
Final answer.
That was my final answer. So obviously that's wrong. Okay.
I didn't say that.
43.
I just want to make sure that's where you wanted to go. All right, here's a nice easy one for you. What TV show spawned the phrase, "Here come the judge"? No? You don't like TV either?
Not really.
It's a box. You stare at a box.
Yeah.
I could look at any box.
My mother actually used to call it the idiot box. You don't even want to hear what she says about the video games.
Yeah, sure, I bet.
It.
I bet.
Here come the judge. Here come the judge.
Yeah, there you go.
I know that.
You're singing it properly,
thing,
yeah. Trying to think of a hint I can give you.
Fat Albert?
No. Think along the lines of Sinatra and his Rat Pack. Jeez, I almost gave it. I practically gave it away.
I don't know.
All right.
Here come the judge. Judge Judy. Don't I have to give an answer?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Okay.
But you said Fat Albert, and I'll just make fun of you on that one. Oh, here's another one for you. Where did the word cigar originate?
Oh, cool. Can I get a lifeline?
You can get a lifeline. You can, if you want, sure.
Where did cigar?
The word cigar. Not the cigar itself, just the word. Where did it come from? Was that a word? What did you just say?
I don't know.
You farted.
I might have just had a stroke. I'm not really sure. I don't have to think like this. Holy. I smoke them. I listen to them.
You listen to them? Is that what you just said? What does that mean?
Sinatra.
Oh. You're talking about the cigar. I was like, what?
But you can listen to a cigar. I've seen people roll the cigar in their ear, but I've never had to talk to me. I don't know what they're doing.
You don't know why they're listening?
No, they listen to if it's dry or not, but I can't do all that. I just light it up and smoke it. I'm not that way.
They got to get it that close, like to their ear, to really
Yeah, to hear, I guess, the dryness. James, when James does his show, he'll explain all this stuff.
Oh, yeah, he will, yeah.
But I never do any of that. I just lined up and enjoy it.
All right.
Does the word cigar...
Where did the word cigar originate?
I don't know, an 8-year-old looking at an automobile. Cigar. Car. I don't really know. God, I don't know shit.
That was pretty good.
Thanks.
You're all looking at a car. All right. 2 more questions.
Oh, God. Can't I have the questions ahead of time?
No.
All right. I'm easy.
You'll never get this one.
Thank you. I never got the other ones.
Oikophobia is the fear of what? Is it houses, ink, or pigs?
Pigs.
Oikophobia. O-I-K-O phobia. Oikophobia. The fear of houses, ink, or pigs. Joe says pigs. All right. Here we go.
Is this the last one?
This is the last question.
God.
Who is the highest paid porn star ever? Ever. The highest paid porn star ever. Because our last question is...
Girl or guy?
Girl.
Tracy Lords.
Tracy Lords.
God, I hope I get this wrong. I can't answer normal questions.
I almost met her once. I blew the opportunity. She put out an album back in the 90s, and somebody invited me to the record release party, and I couldn't make it.
Really?
Yeah. It's a regret. All right, let's see. So I'm going back to find to the comments for the answers, and all I'm seeing are people saying how much they miss Sallie.
Thank you. Believe me, I miss it too.
Okay.
We could have heard Modi if Sallie was here. Just saying.
Probably. So Beansy says he was raised in the Bronx, but he's a diehard Met fan. All right.
All right. Sorry.
Okay. So here we go. First question. Carlos Estevez is better known as who? Joe said either Emilio Estevez's uncle or Gloria's husband. Beansy said Charlie Sheen. Kirsten says Carlos Beltran. Johnny Lambros says Charlie Sheen.
Oh, I forgot Emilio Estevez's brother.
Andy Plajanos also says Charlie. Elizabeth Batapete says Charlie. And
Liz, if you get all these answers, how come you're not texting me the answers?
yeah, that's right.
Liz, you could text me these answers.
Joan Asher says Charlie Sheen. Jeff Bosey says baseball player. Let's see. Okay, and that's it. The answer is Carlos Estevez is, in fact, Charlie Sheen.
No kidding.
Yep.
I got to tell my wife that.
Why,
Carlos Estevez.
Why, is she a fan of Charlie?
No, she's a fan of Emilio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not.
I haven't seen him in anything in a long time.
Wasn't he in all those, those Brat Pack and butt plug movies and all that stuff?
Yes. Yeah, he was in all that stuff.
See how I tie in the whole Tracy Lords thing? At
Yes.
The first question and the last question.
I bet you'd like to tie
I've
up
taken
Tracy
a class
Lords.
here with John Truson. That's why.
Hey, it's a good class.
It is. It's a great class, actually.
Okay, so, Charlie Sheen, that's his real name. Next question. What character is most frequently portrayed character in the history of horror movies?
I got to get this one right.
You said vampire. Joan Asher said Dracula.
Well, Dracula and vampire is the same thing, right?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Is it the same thing? I'll give you the pass on that. I'll say yes.
All right, ask Joan.
Beansy says zombies. Elizabeth says Dracula. Kirsten says Dracula. Plajano said Dracula. Bosey says vampires.
See?
Yeah, you get it. You get credit for that.
I actually got one?
You got one so far.
How about 1.5? Because I came close with Emilio Estevez.
No, you didn't. Well, no. You said Emilio Estevez's uncle.
Estevez, it was the same family. Give me half a point.
Okay, half a point.
All right, I got 1.5. It was the same family. It was the Sheen Estevez whole connection.
But then I should take away 0.5 because then you tried to throw in Gloria. That's Estefan. Gloria Estefan.
And how come you didn't correct me when I first did that? Estefan.
Because then, then I'm giving away information.
Let me tell you something. You know way too much about Gloria Stalker. All right.
I just know her name. That's all I know.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you. I think that's the only song I know of her. But I actually wrote down 0.5. You asked for half a point. I actually wrote it down.
All right, good.
Like it
So
mean,
now
like
I
it
have
means
1.5
something.
points. Come
All
on.
right. Next question. How much time does the average American motorist spend during his lifetime waiting for red lights to turn green? 24 hours, 6 months, or 2 years? You said, Joe, 6 months. Kirsten says 2 years. Beansy says 2 years.
Really? They think that long?
Plajanos agrees with you with 6 months. Johnny Lambros says 5 seconds. Jones says 2 years. Jeff Boshi says 6 months. Elizabeth Batapede says 2 years. It feels like forever. You got another point there, my friend.
Come on.
Yep, it is 6 months.
I can't wait to get to the show.
Well,
they're going to make me pay for drinks.
Yes.
Ah, damn it.
Do they? So if you walk up to the bar, because you're not here much for shows.
No, not at all.
So if you walk up to the bar,
I walk up to the bar, they go, James, who's this?
right? So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so they won't. Yeah, they won't know automatically, right? To not charge you for a drink.
Pretty much anything I own, nobody knows who I am. At home, I knock on the door, they go, maintenance. They let me in.
What car is shown in front of the U.S. Treasury building on the back of a $10 bill?
Come on, pack it. Come
Joe
on,
said pack it. Kirsten said Ford Model T. Beansy
That's
said
what I was gonna
Hugo. It's not a Ford Model T. That's what I tried to help you guys. I said it's not. Everybody's saying it, but it's not. Joe Nasher says Lamborghini.
Who said the Hugo?
Did some? Oh, Beansy said that. The Hugo. Yeah. Johnny Lambro, 74 Firebird with 4 different size tires. Plajanos, 75 Gremlin. Eloise car. Wait, is that the next question? That might be the next question. All right. It is a 1926 Hupmobile.
The hell's a Hupmobile?
I don't know, but that's what it says.
Was that really a car? Who made it?
I don't know.
The Hupp family?
Hupp.
Who really made that?
I don't know. I don't know what a Hupmobile even is. And 1926.
Jesus. Okay.
I guess I can look that up later.
Don't bother.
Which of the 50 states takes in the least amount of tourist dollars, and which state takes in the most? Joe said West Virginia and Hawaii. Good guesses, but incorrect.
Really?
Boshi said Ohio and New York. Kirsten says Minnesota and California. Beansy says Atlanta and New York. Plajano says North Dakota and Hawaii. Joan Asher says California and Rhode Island. Well, I'm assuming, Joan, you meant
Backwards,
to flip that, yeah. Elizabeth says Maine and Florida. Well, guess what? If we flip Joan's answer, she's got it right. Rhode Island takes in the least. California takes in the most.
Wow.
I would have thought Hawaii, too.
Yeah, I would have thought Hawaii because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Like half the people have to go.
Is it more expensive than New York?
I don't think anything's more expensive than New
Yeah,
York.
true.
But yeah.
I was in Hawaii once, and I don't even
There
remember.
was a toll to come in here.
I got the flu while I was in Hawaii. I was there for 3 weeks, spent 2 of it in bed.
Oh,
Not for
God.
good reasons, yeah. Yeah. So it's on my bucket list to go back one of these days.
Huh.
Yeah, it sucked. Where are we? When did Frank Sinatra release his debut album? 1943, 1946, 1947. Joe said 43. And Joe is a big Sinatra fan, one of the biggest that I know personally.
I don't know what that means.
Just means
I
you're a big
hate
Sinatra
snow.
fan. Is that a Sinatra song?
No.
I hate snow. Kirsten says 43. Beansy says 47. Elizabeth says 46. Pajano said 43. Asher said 43. Boshi said 43.
I didn't get it?
I thought for sure I was handing you a point.
Wow.
It's 46.
wouldn't have.
Liz got it right.
Nice. Good job, Liz.
You let me down.
I'm
My
sorry. I
image
let
of
everybody
you-
down. So what's the difference? Join the club. That line stretches a long way.
What TV show spawned the phrase, "Here come the judge"? Joe said Fat Albert. Liz
As soon
says,
as you say it, I know I'm going to know it.
yeah. Liz said Flip Wilson.
Oh, damn it.
That's wrong.
Really?
That's wrong. Plagano said, unless he did.
Geraldine, he used to say that. Here come the judge.
Right. All right. But now some people are getting the answer I got too. Lynn is saying laughing. Joan says laughing. Boshi says the facts of life. Yeah, I know it, and that's the answer I got from where I get these questions from. Sammy Davis Jr. used to walk around on laughing, singing, "Here come the judge. Here come the judge."
I hardly remember that.
Yeah, that's why I said Rat Pack. Yeah, I remember it as Sammy Davis doing it. Flip Wilson did it too with
I could swear Flip Wilson did it. That makes more sense to me than laughing.
That's the answer I found when I was putting my questions together, and that's where I remember.
But I was
it
a
from,
young
too.
kid staring at Goldie Hawn. What the hell do I know?
True. Yeah. Yeah, she was something. Where did the
she
word?
Still is.
Yeah, you think?
Do you think she thinks you're this good looking now too? You have Jesus, she's 110. She still looks good.
All right, for 110, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Sure. If I was 110, I would be looking at her. Yes.
So next year you'll be looking at her.
I only look like I'm in my 70s. I'm 51. Where did the word cigar come from? An 8-year-old boy looking at a car. That might be my favorite answer ever to any question. Let's see. Clinton says Joan Asher. He came up with it. It's Cuban, says most people. Plagano said Middle East. Liz said Spain. Bosi says Mexico. Well,
Oh wait, you wanted the country?
well, I said, where did the word originate? So where?
All right.
So it's a Spanish word, cigarro. Cigarro.
Man, you really make an abortion of that. Holy crap.
Well, I can only do Jewish accents, apparently. But yeah, it's a Spanish word,
Do you
cigarro.
ever think of practicing this show before going on?
This show or the
Well, any show, to be honest with you. Cigarro. What the? I mean, the Latin language is beautiful. Wouldn't you say it? It comes like
Rutabaga.
German or something.
Ruffles have ridges. Remember that commercial?
Yeah.
Maybe.
An owl, right?
No.
Didn't an owl do that?
No, an owl did how many licks to the to the center
lollipop,
of
right.
yeah.
Who did that commercial?
I don't know,
Wilson,
just-
Sammy Davis Jr. Who?
Fat Albert.
Fat Albert.
Oinkophobia is the fear of what? Houses, ink, or pigs?
It's got to be pigs.
Joe said pig. Kirsten says ink. Joan and Beansy say pigs.
Wait, was ink a choice?
Yeah. Ink, houses, or pigs.
I gotta listen to you more.
What?
Who are you?
Exactly. Plajanos and Liz say ink. Joan Asher says Bosie. Well, guess what? I stumped you all. It's houses. Nobody got that
Wait,
one.
inkophobia?
Oinkophobia is the fear of houses. I'm not making this up. I'm just reading them.
Wow, all right.
Oinkophobia is the fear of houses. All right. Here we go. Last question, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome. Who is the highest paid porn star ever? Joe said Tracy Lords. Andrew Pagano said Jenna Jameson. Liz Batapete says Shannon Tweed. Would she count as a porn star? She took her shirt off in almost every movie she made, but I don't know if I'd call her a porn
I
star.
think she was in. Well, no, maybe she was in Playboy. Like she was,
Yeah,
right?
but
'Cause didn't she
I
get
guess that
involved with
counts,
Hugh Hefner?
She might have been. She's been with Gene Simmons forever.
Yeah.
And now talk about a woman that still looks good.
Gene Simmons?
Yes. Kirsten says this is a man question. All right. Well, maybe not. Bosie says Jenna Jameson. Beansy says Jenna Jameson.
Yeah, I forgot about
Johnny
that.
Lambros says Jenna Jameson. Elizabeth Batapete said the people at the bar see her more than they see you.
Oh, God.
Joan Asher says Joe is funny. Have him on more. He's hilarious, says Kirsten.
Thank you. I have
Absolutely
3
is.
fans.
Absolutely. So, with a net worth of $30 million,
Are you kidding me?
massive net worth is due to the wide range of brands that she's associated with, including books, memorabilia, and other products. She also made major dough from selling her website to Playboy. We are talking about Jenna Jameson.
Wow,
So
very nice.
Bosie and Beansy got that one right. However,
good job, degenerates. You and this Estefan stalker here, you all ought to be on one show.
You're the one who knew the name of the song or the band or something. You said Miami Sound Machine. That's more than I know.
That doesn't make me a stalker. That's a fan. You know the size of her waist. That's a stalker.
Because I looked at her body.
Roll up your sleeve. Like this. Look, show them the tattoo. Estefan. Look,
Can't. No, I won't do it. It's a tattoo of her husband.
Emilio Estevez.
And the butt plugs. Ladies and gentlemen, I think our winner here, getting 2 tickets to see Modi on Thursday night.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll.
Liz Batapede.
Nice.
Who else? Of course it's Liz Batapede. Absolutely. And Andy, if you really wanted to come in here. Just come in the back door and sit with me in here.
Is that how you get free tickets?
Right.
The back door? Are we back to porn questions? You really have got to watch what you say. You got to rehearse the show.
I am the Abbott of
Holy
York Costello.
crap.
I set you right up.
Unbelievable.
I threw you a softball, baby.
Thank God we're not getting censored.
Censored? There's 9 people watching.
Tony, how do I get to the Modi show? Come in the back door. Okay.
I'll be there with Joe.
I wonder we're losing money.
Nice job, Joe Carletto, sir. As always.
Look at this. We have applause and everything.
Your Tuesday trivia knowledge. And you stayed last time you left because you didn't like the questions.
This time I figured I'd just embarrass myself with all the questions. Come on, I got 2.5 points. That's not terrible. Out of how many?
Out of 10.
That sucks.
Kind of.
That's how I did in school. That's why I own clubs.
That's why you got to pay. That's why you got to pay for the drinks.
That's why I'm not my accountant or an attorney.
You call Modi for that. He's an investment banker. All right, there we go. Well, thank you, pal. This
You're
was
welcome.
fun as always.
Do I get to leave now? Please, Sally, come back. Sally, come back.
I think Sallie will be here next week. I think
God.
that's what we're looking at, and then things will work again.
Great.
So once again, I got a few announcements before we sign off here. Again, I will give me just a couple hours, and I'll post the Modi interview with the correct audio, so you guys will be able to see it and enjoy it. He was great, so make sure you catch it. Also, we don't know what happened last night, but Steve Squared was on at 6:30, like he always is, at Monday night, 6:30. We don't know what happened, but the show disappeared. It never streamed, and we can't find it on YouTube or Facebook anywhere. We have no idea what happened.
Really?
So, and I didn't know about it until after the fact, so it was already gone at that point, so I couldn't find it. So he's coming back on tonight at 8 o'clock. Steve Squared tonight at 8 o'clock, special show. So catch Steve Squared, special time tonight at 8 o'clock. And, of course, we have today at 5, Not Another Pucking Podcast, Comedians on Hockey, with Chris Roach, John Truce, Anthony DiDomenico, and AJ DeVito. And then tomorrow is the day that we're not here. But then, of course, we got Donversations at tomorrow night at 7:30. And then we'll be back Thursday at 11 a.m. This Thursday at 11 a.m., Joe Pontillo will be coming. He's actually coming in. Joe Pontillo, great comedian. He'll be hanging out with us. And Clayton Fletcher. Andy, I think you're back coming in with me on Friday? Clayton Fletcher will be Zooming in with us at 12 o'clock noon on Friday for Friday's show. So we got a lot of cool stuff going on this week. So keep on coming back. Gov's Comedy Club Podcast.com and the YouTube and Facebook channels. Joe Carletto, again, thank you, pal. This was a lot of fun, as always. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, everybody, and enjoy your Wednesday, and we'll see you guys later. See ya.